Hello, greetings. This is about the time when I started to hear voices in Karachi and a watching feeling. Someone on the internet followed me, and also I saw Mrs. Munira Gulzar. She had a shawl type thing on her head. There was from my room window. I could see this attic room. The stairs I can see the stairs going up to the attic room. Yes, I think there were stairs, and there's this room there. From my window, I can see. So Mrs. Munira Gulzar, I saw. And funny, strange things. I was having fits and all. That we are helping you against this witch. And this is the disciple of Hazrat Fatima Zahra Salam Alaiha. And what they were doing afterwards, they really messed up my mind. 8 years I didn't go to Mrs. Munira Gulzar because after 2 years of not seeing her, I went to her on 18th Ramadan. She said that I'm possessive and all. And I thought maybe she doesn't want me. She doesn't want to see me or have anything to do with me. Then the problem was that in this madness, I was getting dreams that I'm reincarnated and all this. And I was imploring to God, Prophet Muhammad's sake, like I would your beloved's sake, because it had worked once in my life. When my father met Mrs. Munira Gulzar at the airport, and she said she's tried her best. So what's happened is they even used this friend of mine who blamed me for being jealous of her in St. Michael's High School. This is, I have to say this. So the friends have betrayed me, and they've shown, they are, you won't believe this. In a way, they are very nice as friends. They will meet you, and but inside they're not so nice. They don't have our best interest, and they like to compete. This I found out after many years. I was good with this friend, but this friend was not good with me. She would ask me, no, not compare, she would ask me for my grades when I was in CS, and I didn't like it because I came from a school where we wouldn't compare grades and want to see our friends' grades and all this. And I didn't want to be her friend. Like I really didn't like it. I could be alone and be happy with myself. And but later on, she's told her sister Farah Peer that because she was with me and the benefits she was enjoying being with me, that she didn't say. Like her father would allow her to come to the school party because of me and spend the night over at my place and no one else. But you see that she couldn't make other friends, like I was holding her back from making friends. She could at times leave me and be with other people that she liked and be their friend, and I would hardly go to school. At times I had to miss school because of my depression, and I had some problems, throat problems and all. So then in St. Michael's High School, they were playing a game and I told them something. I just said that it's not good for friendship, this game. So one feast, St. Michael's feast day, we had the carnival downstairs. Christians then later on had their mass in another building. So she, in downstairs at the carnival where the tents were, I don't know what happened. She snapped at me. She was rude. She's blamed me. She got angry at me, and she blamed me. She started saying that you are jealous of this group that I sit with and play this game with. And I wasn't even with them. At times I would play with them. At times I would be in the nurse's room. Oh my God, Allah. So this person has now come to Dubai, and I was very scared of this person. I was getting, like from Rasulullah, I was getting warnings, and Rasulullah was telling me, recite Naad Ali. She had, with her parents, taken me to a person who she was complaining to. The person had some powers, spiritual healing powers. The way this person looked at me was quite eerie. And then afterwards I started to feel chronic fatigue in St. Michael's High School. When I was 20 years old. The same case as Mr. Brian Piergrossi. So, I don't know what this is. And then what happened is, this friend, she tried in Karachi to get to Mrs. Munira Gulzar through her son's friend, Ali Tim. And it's very, very, like, she may show you that she really wanted to help me and like that, but I told her, please, these things stick to me, because in the mad condition, sometimes I had bad dreams, like she slept with Ziad Gulzar and he gets up and he tells her, like this. So in this condition, it wasn't good to mediate for me. I could not trust this person because she was coming all decked up and, like taking advantage, I felt, of my not even looking proper. I was so, like, my face was all down and all this, and she was bringing photographs of Ali Tim's house and being with Ziad Gulzar, Ali Tim, a photograph of them, and taking Pan to their house on Eid night, and she's giving me all these details. And so messing up, like, excuse me. So they've really messed it up, and they don't want to take responsibility. And recently she's blamed me for entertaining evil. So the only evil that I did entertain was her. I tried to keep away from her because I felt I was being used, going to parties, and I was being used by her for even, she had her options open to come to Dubai, but I was being used by her. And there was something very strange about her. Very strange. And then in Dubai, I was getting these voices against her. And once we had met a Sikh gentleman, and she shouted at him, "What are you looking at? Who are you looking at?" and all this. He was in the parking lot. And that Sikh man, I think, look-alike, has come on YouTube. And it's like praise for Imam Hussain. Sikhs praise for Imam Hussain. I don't know what's going on. Yes, and there's an Emirates, there's a UAE flag. So, and how shall I say this? They've been after my life. And she would want me to go insane. And they believe in black magic. And they have black magic in their family. Saima Peer. Her cousin Shadman has jinns. And calling Shadman, her cousin, to my using my house, then showing that she is a great friend. If I had said no, then she would say, "You don't give an inch to your anyone, siblings," and this kind of a thing. She was portraying me. And very superficial thing. Like the PR she has is amazing PR with happy-go-lucky wannabe friends, like who use you for parties and all, and entertainment and outings. And taking my secrets, like I wouldn't trust her. So I felt betrayed by her, actually, because I wouldn't do this kind of a thing. And it has to stop, this thing of Shias being kafirs and killing Shias. So who are they to speak like this about Islam? Like if they know what Islam is. So a very good point came to my attention recently, that if the Quran has to be with the living Imam, otherwise anyone can interpret it in any way they like. One word taken wrong could make a world of a difference, or even a little bit of a difference could then create these differences and maybe even be harmful. So unity, one Quran, one interpreter, and then because they take it, like don't call anyone other than God and all this. And also about the khimar, a verse of the hijab. It's not called hijab in the Quran. Hijab is only when Hazrat Maryam, we are told, went into this hijab. So I think there's a verse there in the Quran. or God is in hijab, 7 veils. And so, Khimar, now if, let's say, I try to explain, when I try to explain, this person has told me she's been to Asma Barlas, and my Sheikhu Mama will tell you how to interpret the Quran, how to interpret the Quran. Then there are various translations, interpretations. Let my Sheikhu Mama help you, Mamu, help you, and his wife, who thinks there's only jalabia, like outer garment, or the cloak, the abaya. And so I felt like crying on the internet, Facebook. First, she's accused me for sending her so many articles. She doesn't have time, like she's very busy. I said, I didn't mean to, like it, I treated it, the Facebook inbox messaging, I treated it as this thing, email, like I've sent her emails, articles. I didn't mean to say that, read it now. So she wanted to have an upper hand. Like, I know you're doing this through articles and everything. Forget it. I've been to Asma Barlas's forum. And so don't send me these articles. Like, this is her thing. फिर शियाओं को कुछ नहीं कहो. Don't say anything to Shias. You have no right to speak against our Shias. They don't even know that Ali Asghar alayhi salam Shahzada, 6 months old, how many went and how many got martyred. Recently when I was telling her in Dubai, oh, I didn't know. Oh, really? Oh, really? What is this? Some nonsense? Talking like this about Shias without full knowledge. And you expect to have an upper hand on us, Shia Muslims. Abhi, she's in Dubai. Which Asma Barlas? From Denver University? American? Come on, tell me which person now? From UAE, from Saudi Arabia? Bring the muftis. The nephew of Osama bin Laden. Bring him too. I challenge all of you. Bring Asma Barlas too. Bring the other lady too. They have their insecurities. Asma Barlas could be insecure about what insecurities? Ziaul General Ziaul Haq asked her to leave. She could have her insecurities living in a male-dominated society in Pakistan, where Islam is exploited left, right, and center. The true Islam, they don't even know. Then they get into, because of their insecurities and feministic rights. Khamar, then where do you read does Asma Barlas pray 5 times a day? How does she pray? Does she put the dupatta, does she put a scarf on her head? Does she cover her face? Khimar, what is khimar? Look into this thing. Then where do you pray from? Then no namaz, salah. Taking an upper hand and talking like Islam is their grandfathers. What kind of family is this? People in this society always after Shia Muslims. And if you, as if I'm something, they're killing my Shias, that's why I'm saying I'm nothing. They're getting Shias killed in Bahrain, they're getting, Saddam Hussein killed so many Shias. Our Sayyids. And with half knowledge they speak like abhi Sheikhu Mama ke paas jaएं. Go to Sheikhu Mama, their Sheikhu Mama, her Sheikhu Mama. Okay, so he's got international appeal and this and that. And oh yes, I would love to sometimes see a debate going on with the Shia and Sunni Muslim. And yeah, so ऐसे कभी कभी ऐसे soft, very nicely, like yeah, I'd really like to see the debate of Shia. Really have this interest. And I also went to to see the Sufi dance and dervish twirling, whirling, and all this. So these kind of people, they will, they know how to keep themselves away from jail and trouble, but the way they get into the person's, they're very sneaky people, very sneaky. They're soft when they want to be soft, and when they bite, you won't even know that they've bit you. Poison. Like that. And very scared. I'm also very scared of Mrs. Munira Gulzar. Actually, I shouldn't be scared of her. Allah sabse bada hai. There's no one. I shouldn't be scared. She could be treacherously working against me, my family. So yes, I did say that Ziad Gulzar was in standard chartered. But the thing is that what to do now, I wanted to even go to appeal to Standard Chartered against this person and appeal to Pakistan as a common person, as a oppressed person, against Ali Tim to ban this group, their songs. Ali Tim, and so through Saima Pir, Ali Tim is a Shia, and he gave me this Imam Zaman. Oh my God! And I was thinking, with me, she's been so like, oh, but when Ali Tim gave it to her, when a man gave it to her, Imam Zaman, it's like so cute. Ali Tim really cares for me and all this. So ये shirk नहीं है. Imam Zaman, you know what Imam Zaman is? So we shouldn't have an imam because there's no wasila, there's no intercession. She has said, I'll show you the intercession verses here in the Quran. What it means. I have to show you this. I've had enough intercession verses in the Quran. Intercession allowed. Okay, first we say intercession, types of intercession, shafa, question and answer. This is one. I hear some people saying that intercession belongs only to, is it permissible? They're still asking if intercession is permissible or not. And now they will say that we know better. She probably went to a Saudi Arabian mufti. Wahhabis don't believe in intercession, do they? I'm not sure if they believe in intercession. Okay, so you can read, there are some verses here. Pray for them. Oh yes, because I was told in my dream, if you give this amount to someone, it'll be like you have given it to Hazrat Fatima Zahra. Then I went, then the Surah Tawbah verse. Pray for them. Take alms out of their wealth from them and pray for them. Surely your prayer is a source of security for them. So they think that Prophet Muhammad has died. No, he's the mercy of God. His mercy is here. He's not dead, he's alive. It's not like, who said it? Your prophet is dead. Abu Bakr. Muhammad is dead. Be it known. Now that we worship Muhammad, those who worship Muhammad, he's dead. Quran is enough for us. Umar said Quran is enough for us. So they even call the Prophet deluded. No, sorry, what is it? Delirious. He had high fever. He doesn't know what he's saying. We can decide for him. It's that. So there's an intercession. Praying is intercession for someone. And asking for forgiveness. Obey Allah and obey the Messenger. It's in the Quran. It's in the Quran. Obey Allah and obey the Messenger. Whatever the Messenger gives you, take it. So the Messenger can be dead. So now what goes? The Messenger is dead. They believe the body is gone. There's no soul, no spirit. He's in paradise now. But then why do they pray that give him maqam al? Ya Allah. They even pray that may he reach he's already reached that maqam. मुझे तो ऐसा रोना आता है. Prophet Muhammad has already reached that maqam. Now we have to pray. Sorry, excuse me. We don't even know if we are truly alive or dead. Our souls could be dead. We could be materialistic, dense people. We should pray for ourselves that we reach maqam al. What's that? Really, it is so funny. We are doing intercession for Prophet Muhammad to God. We are praying for him. Oh my goodness. Do you see? It is so ridiculous. Anyhow, it's very ridiculous. And so I will go now. Sorry, excuse me. I don't know what's happened to me. I'm not in my own true nature. I had a lot of bashing from this ex-friend, and then she's used Mrs. Munira Gulzar's band Ali Dim against me when she knew I was being pulled down and all. And so, very, very clever. बहुत चालाक हैं. इनकी चालाकी पे तो खाली कोई बहुत जैसे जानता हो वो पहुंच सके, हम तो नहीं पहुंच सकते. Can't reach their cleverness. It's very, very clever. I can't come close to describing what it is, and if I do, I will be called like, what is she doing? Backbiting, rumor spreading. Don't spread rumors. Forgive and all those things. So, and you know how they say that I'm not a good friend, and yes, I'm very reserved, and men are very, very scared. This young boy came up to me in my CS. Saima Pierce saw I could have killed him by my looks. She said, Laila, your looks, the way you looked at him, it was like you would kill him. So, I don't know, even her cousin is in Dubai. So, maybe it was someone, it was planned again because this boy came in our private carnival, or maybe it was not private, so private, and asked me if he knew, I know you and all this, in CAS, Center for Advanced Studies. So yes, men are very scared to come near me, unless they are very cheap. Men are very scared to come near me. I don't, the way I carry myself and the way I keep myself, men can not, मजाक मस्ती तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं, दूर की बात है. I could send really, I could stop talking to avoid such people. I don't entertain cheap attention from men. So, and yes, another thing is that this thing, Mrs. Munira Gulzar, what they did was they chose, now you see, they chose this person. And in my insecurity and psychological problems, so my God, help me God, to reveal for 8 years, and they were aggravating me even further through this energy. And what they did, the setups they did on internet, on the Desi chat, and Andaleep Siddiqui came to my house saying that she was my childhood friend from St. Vianney's. Then recently my aunt remembered, because we used to go to her house. We had to give her father's name. Recently my aunt remembered who the true Andaleep Siddiqui was. Can you believe it? This Andaleep Siddiqui, they arranged to come to my house. From Desi chat, I found her. I said, are you Andaleep? She only had Andaleep. And then Anand, Kiran, the moderators, they were all like, giving these people their own people. Andy, Andaleep, Andy and Anand, Kiran, they were favoring each other. And they were trying to show me that there is this someone of Mrs. Munira Gulzar. And so the prejudice I was seeing, like the bias, the favoritism done. So that took my balance out, and I was I was a gone case. It stole from me the grace of God. They put me in a lot of distress. Like they were like छह रहते मेरे, छेड़छाड़ कर रहे थे मेरे दिल से. They were messing up with my heart, pulling the strings, where the right strings to pull, what to say, how to get me breaking me totally. I already had chronic fatigue and I felt my body was breaking. But this was even more breakdown, like a complete breakdown against me on Desi Chat. Anand Kiran, Andaleep Siddiqui, and yes, because you see, when Andaleep Siddiqui came with the cake, I threw the cake away. By this time I had gone insane. Like she was saying, I've just come here for a little while, and come here, sit with here on the side. She was acting like she's a married woman, and she was. And I have to go to my mother-in-law's house and all this. And yes, she was and I was like a child looking at her, like, what is she saying? She's come into my bedroom, Andalip Siddiqui. She's come from Saudi Arabia. She said, she told me on the Desi Chat inbox, private inbox, that when I come from Saudi Arabia, from the airport, I will come immediately to your house. Like I used to say to Mrs. Munira Gulzar. And so I got very scared, like I was doing this dance, like in London we were doing this dance. No, she was saying, the belly dance is really, like the Arabs, their belly dance is very cheap. And this other dance, like she was trying to show me in my room that they are looking at me, they're watching me. Whatever I was doing in my room, private, it was very, very scary. And they were siding. So like, when Saima Peer came with Ali Tim's name and asking me what are my comments about Ali Tim, she's now met him. After 1999 year, she met Ali Tim. And she wasn't in St. Joseph's College. She's done her God knows what from York University. She's got dual nationality, Canadian and Pakistani. Originally, I think she was born in Pakistan. So that's why her accent is not so, like some words she says are still Pakistani, English, American accent, Canadian accent. But like that, she was very self-conscious about accents. So, superficial people and very clever. Not only, okay, if someone is superficial, but very conniving, very clever. Putting a friend down who has been true to her. Then in St. Michael's High School, I cut off from her. I stopped going to St. Michael's for A-levels because of this also. Then she made her mother call me up, and she says she doesn't remember. She made her mother call me up and tell me to talk to her. I just avoided her. And then she's gone, now later on, many years later, she's told me, will you get angry at me? I went to I'll tell you where I went. She's met, with Ali Tim and all this, she was telling me. And I was saying, please, my condition, because I have this, I started to have a very, like the voices won't leave me and I couldn't take my attention off. So it was torturous to my mind. And you may think whatever I'm doing is very clever, like some of the voices and the feeling, you are a very clever person. No, I'm trying to get the clever people out, exposed. And since I don't know how to do it properly, I may sound clever, and that I'm not leaving this thing. And I told them I'm not going to leave it. I will expose you people. The torture, the torment these people. If I talk softly, they think I'm being clever, politely. Or I'm flirting with the waiter in Holiday Inn, Nadia coffee shop. If I'm polite, I've been blamed for being flirtatious. So this kind of a thing gets to me. So exposing, like for example, if you expose the covert narcissist, it will backfire. And a nice narcissist, it will even then backfire like it does here. So no, the backings that they are very clever to, to use the resourceful people who will be helping them. And I could be abusing them, saying, तुम लोग ऐसे हो, ये अरब ऐसे हैं. So who will be in trouble? I will be in trouble. And they will get to me. हम अरब शेखों की चमचागिरी नहीं करते हैं, हम दुबई नहीं आए पैसों के लिए. वैसे the thing is that due to my father's financial crisis, and my health, but they've had to find, I don't know if they really do give mentally ill people any welfare. It's very hard. I had a tough time. It took, but I don't know. But I would rather get my financial help from someone who, bichara, they haven't left any bichara on the face of this earth. So पता नहीं, कहते हैं कि अच्छे लोग जल्दी मर जाते हैं या मार दिए जाते हैं, trampled on. So I don't, बेचारे पागल भी हो गए होंगे, कुछ तो मेंटल असाइलम में होंगे, जिनके दिलों को इन्होंने छेड़छाड़ करते हैं और हम पागल हो जाते हैं. ये लोग सही रहे, they keep their mind. It's amazing how these people have faith in themselves. Not Islam, no. They can't have faith in God. खुदा तो यजीद को देखे, यजीद को एक हेडेक भी नहीं होता था, thanks to this grand lady Tehmina Durrani in her blasphemy book. I feel she's really helped me. I read her, I even have her Feudal Lord book in Karachi. Read it long time ago. तो चालाकी, cleverness, cunningness मुझे अच्छी नहीं लगती है. Hypocrite को अगर मैं देखूंगी मैं collapse हो जाती हूँ. But what I went through, my God, every day it was like, this is your enemy. Don't meet this person. And then I was tormenting myself. I felt like, but they had, they had put the seed. No, they had, in fact, the fruit. They had put not fruit with poison in me. And inside it just blew up, spread around, especially in areas sensitive, nervous, the central nervous system. And from there, they've been pulling the strings and all. my very weak point, they, wounds me, and like salt and mirchi, chilies, like that. This person, the enemy is, and it's very, very difficult because already in this weakness, I will not be able to. I was like being more, like I started to abuse Mrs. Munira Gulzar and curse them that she has these grandchildren now. One day she's going to see what she has done to me. I wasn't like this. I became like my aunt, Mutahar Usmani. My aunt used to curse my brother and sister. I wouldn't say anything. Like she would curse other people. I wouldn't say anything. I've seen, but as I was growing up, but I didn't have the heart to curse her children, even her children. So I don't know where this thing came from. I was fighting a witch, and they've put something, they stole my grace, God-given grace away, made me go insane, and this is unacceptable. You cannot do this to a human being. But who cares? No one cares. And there's no one who will reach out and help me financially even, because all the good people are financially gone cases. And so where to get help from? I don't know. And all the people who've never harmed anyone, because मुझे वो खाना नहीं है ना पीना है. हम लोग शिया बहुत वो, we can't take money from pubs, gambling, ballroom, dancing. We can't take charity from singing, from singers, sorry. Our alims, Shia 12 alim, won't allow it. We can't take help from zalimun. It's considered shirk. Unforgivable. So, unforgivable shirk. It's like calling on the zalimun to help us. It is unforgivable. It's shirk. Because God says, call on me. And so if we take help from other than godly people, it's shirk, unforgivable. This is how I see my religion. And I hope one day, if our living Imam is present, he will correct me, and then I will come back and say, certain conditions we can take help from, but no. We can't take help from Zalimun rulers. We can't take help from Yazid and their army and their followers. We're not even allowed to say Allah is pleased with them. Toba, we say Allah's curses upon them. They killed the Prophet's grandson. How much else do you need to know? But the Umayyad said that he was not a true caliph. And why should Allah be pleased with them? He already killed Prophet Muhammad's grandson. So maybe then he asked for forgiveness after having captives, Bibiyon ko bazaar, leading the Imam Hussein's ladies, children from Karbala, Kufa, Sham. So all this mistake, even the Battle of Jamal was a mistake, Karbala was a mistake, which Yazid did. Everything is a mistake. Why not just kill yourselves because this life is a mistake? Such a big mistake. And you can look at yourselves and say, may Allah be pleased with them. I really don't understand. This is really something beyond me. And if you want to be a Zalimun, go ahead, praise the Zalimun. I really don't care, but please stay. I would like it if you would stay away from me. And I would stay away from you. If there's any level-headed, logical person in the West who would help me live in the West, probably I will go there in the West and live there and then write books there, or just do this YouTube thing and use social media and what I want to do. No interaction with any of these people who considers killing Prophet's grandson, the killer, the conspirator, Yazid's army, as true caliphs of their time. Or, excuse me, that it was a big mistake. Yazid then felt very sorry, but he couldn't do anything. Then we are told that they used to throw pregnant women. I don't know what they used to do after having done all this to Ahl Bayt alayhi salam. Yazid even more did something at the Kaaba, holy Kaaba, with women and pregnant women, we were told. That history I have to go through. So if you feel he is, it's all forgiven. The only thing that, you see, this is how they brainwashed you. The Umayyads have brainwashed, Abbasides, Umayyads, brainwashing. That शिया के दुश्मन तो शिया को तो कबूल ही नहीं करो, शिया के ब्लड से इनको कुछ होता है. They feel like we are najis, and from our house they don't take water or eat or anything. Some of them qatar jo hote na bahut, like what do you call them, Muslims who are orthodox, very strict Muslims, non-Shias, they can't take Shia Muslims in any way. So this is how they have been brainwashed, that calling on any other than God is haram, unforgivable. For them, this is unforgivable. They don't understand how that is. Just that, don't say Ya Ali Madad, and don't say Ya Abbas, don't say Ya Bibi Zainab, Salam Alaiha, like that. Don't remember, don't call them. These are all the spiritual beings. I don't have to say all this anymore to explain whether you can go through Allama Rashid Turabi's Rizq Majlis if you are interested, wanting to know the truth, not intellectual, just intellectual debates, but truly with your heart and soul, and no upper hand in this. This is the truth. So do not give a lie to God. Surah, I think it's in Surah Araf, Ayat Haram, what is haram? So so what shall I say now? It doesn't matter. You don't have to even go and listen to any of our Shia books or majlises, read our books or majlises. You can hate us, kill us, do whatever you like to do, and then say it's a mistake. Then don't say it is a mistake. Then say that what Abu Bakr said was right. Apostates. Kill the apostates. Shias are apostates. Kill them. Shias are Rafidis. What's a Rafidi? No. What? Deviants or God knows what. Rafidis. So I've explained that the Rafidis, rejectors, rejectionists, who was rejected, proposals of Abu Bakr, Umar, were rejected for Hazrat Fatima Zahra, Salam Alayha. God, the Jibrail, the revelation came to Prophet Muhammad that Jibrail came, I think, and told Prophet Muhammad, you can check this out, that Imam Ali alayhi salam, God has chosen God has chosen for Hazrat Fatima Zahra Salam Alayha, your daughter Imam Ali alayhi salam, as her husband. Yet they call Shias Rafidis, rejectors. Rejection, who was rejected only if they knew. Majority of them don't even read history properly in the way that it should be read. Such a big, in our thing, justice should not be from, justice should be so accurate, so on the dot. So we are very this thing about justice. Truth on the dot. We shouldn't miss it a single minus bit, minus one bit like that. Haq karna. Be very, very careful, very cautious. Who we are talking about, what we are saying, and how we are saying it. So our religious scholars have given their sweat, lives doing research deeply for the sake of truth and nothing but the truth. Not because they are prejudiced that in Arabia a prophet was born, they are Sayyids and they are related to this prophet. Not any prejudice, not conditioning. Conditioning is dropped. Ego is dropped completely. No ego. 1% of showing off or ego, you're gone. You cannot qualify to be a religious scholar. Any kind of bias, 1% of prejudice, insecurity, you have to be so strong, so great in this, because this is about haqq and justice. You cannot miss even a second, less than a second, even a nanosecond. Otherwise, even this planet, if it misses a second of the spinning, it'll be gone. Like how accurate God has been to keep this Earth planet spinning in numbers, not even miss a 0.00001, like that. So that's why this is what is in our Shia Islam. We can't miss it. If we do, like let's say if we, the Mughals, they conquered and they did zulm on the Hindus, even if they are Muslims, and they've built architectures, and we're not allowed to enjoy that because they have been zalim. Our Imam doesn't have a point 0.000000001 zalim, zalimun, zalim, cruelty, unkindness in him in any way whatsoever. Thank you so much. I will continue later about this case, how I was tortured and how my friend, this ex-friend, let me down, and how Mrs. Munira Gulzar, I'm very scared. She could be, how I thought she had hired someone on the internet. Andaleep Siddiqui was from, yes, did I say this? She had done her schooling from St. Joseph's Convent. She knew Miss Fawzia Fikri. She didn't know, Miss Fawzia Fikri was her teacher and not Miss Shafika Fikri, I was told. So that's how I got all these suspicions and thinking, and very scared that Mrs. Munira Gulzar could be bent on ruining me. Anyhow, maybe they get a pleasure out of, maybe she was jealous of me or something. Maybe I saw something in her that I wasn't supposed to see, and she got scared. So many reasons, like maybes, this.